We're finally back home. Well, almost anyways. The family and I were en route towards home from Florida while making a pit stop in Cordele, Georgia for gas. With the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision in the backyard of the gas station, I heard a train horn in the distance and ran towards the grade crossing down the street to make a quick catch. CSX QO25, a southbound hotshot intermodal bound for Jacksonville, passes South End Cordele during the last bit of daylight. The sunset was a nice added touch to the end of the day. We still had a few hours to go before getting back home though. On June 3rd, finally back home for the first time in a while, I was on my way to work when I ran into the Georgia Northeastern Elizabeth switcher heading back south towards Elizabeth at Sandy Plains Road. I chased them down one crossing to Sawyer Road as GP38 9708 was at the lead, one of the last remaining GNRR locomotives on its original railroad. On June 5th, a rare reroute was coming through Atlanta, one that usually doesn't even touch the state of Georgia, and the power consist was one that caught my eye. CSX train R132, usually a Salem, Illinois to Detroit, Michigan intermodal train, took the longest of ways to get north, running south via New Orleans, then north through Montgomery, Atlanta, Chattanooga, Nashville, and points north. This is all due to more flooding that hit the northern part of the country, causing a washout on the tracks. This was a one-and-done catch for me though, as I shot this while I had a free moment at work. They ran too early for me to get them again. Later that evening, I met up with a friend in Kennesaw, where we accidentally came across the counterpart intermodal train I just got at Gilstrap. CSX R131 heads south for New Orleans, then turns back north for Salem. This train goes over to the UP, which explains the UP power in the consist. I hopped over to the Mill Street crossing in Marietta Square to get them again, being I wasn't prepared with my camcorder in Kennesaw. Lighting was a little bit better here anyways. Skip to June 21st, where I ran into the CSX Geometry Inspection Train W003. They were heading south from North Yard in Cartersville. I then saw Q581 was leaving Atlanta, having CN SD70M-2 8820 leading CN-9 2612 and CSX GP40-2 6350 for power. Foreign power on a CSX mainline freight train is very rare over here. I had to snag this one at Lenox Road on the SG Main. I then had to attend a rehearsal by the Atlanta airport. I took the MARTA train that way when I saw this Norfolk Southern train around Oakland Junction. Not only did the Virginian Heritage Unit catch my eye, but it had a long string of power, and that extra power included 5 SD70M-2s out of storage heading for Macon. These units have been stored since the start of the Top 21 program that NS has been running following precision scheduled railroading. It had me curious as to what these engines were doing down here. This is NS 361, who runs the Griffin district south of Atlanta to Macon. They stop at East Point to work Industry Yard, which will take them a long while to complete before proceeding south. On June 27th, I had just got back from Birmingham when I heard about CSX K628 in Atlanta with an SD40-2 at the lead. I found them tied down at Gilstrap, but I did manage to catch Howell Yard Local Y121 heading south after working Nickajack just across the Chattahoochee River. With there being a curfew on the WNA subdivision, this K628 wouldn't be leaving Atlanta for another couple of hours. So we'll move on to the last day of June, where I was assisting CSX Q211 picking up a cut of cars at CP North End Dacula. CSXT 3415, the Georgia Road Emblem unit, was in the consist. After finishing up their work at Dacula, I shot them speeding past South End Palmer while I wait to assist the next train at Palmer Yard. Thanks for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new to my channel, and enable that notification bell so you don't miss out on another new upload. I'll see you next time from Palmer Yard on the CSX Abbeville subdivision.